Michigan Supreme Court has agreed to hear an appeal surrounding a sexual abuse case involving a priest who was with the Diocese of Lansing.
The case will force the court to reinterpret its statute of limitations, and that could have a dramatic impact on sexual assault survivors across the state. CBS News Detroit's Andres Gutierrez spoke with the victim at the center of this case, as well as his attorney. He has the story now from the Weston Book Cadillac in Detroit.
The court's decision will create a legal precedent for future sex assault cases in Michigan, particularly concerning the time limit for victims who were minors at the time of the assaults.
It went into darkness. It's the worst feeling that somebody could ever absolutely feel, and the ultimate betrayal.
Brian McLain says he was sexually abused in 1999 by a Roman Catholic priest, Father Richard Lobert, while in a Livingston County juvenile detention facility.
I had spoke with him about something that I had done as a juvenile, and I wanted to repent for it, and he ultimately used that against me, and on numerous occasions used it against me to have him do things to him sexually.
He didn't speak to anyone about it until decades later, unpacking the trauma with his therapist. Wanting some accountability, McLain is trying to sue the Diocese of Lansing, the Archdiocese of Baltimore, and the alleged abuser, Father Lobert.
I just want to applaud Brian and his bravery for stepping forward.
Ven Johnson and his team will appear in front of the Michigan Supreme Court, which will decide if the lawsuit was timely under the state legislature's 2018 amendment to the statute of limitations. That amendment allows victims of criminal sexual conduct while minors to file a lawsuit at any time before turning 28 or within 3 years of discovering the damage done.
People like Mr. McLain very typically don't come forward right away and don't necessarily understand the nature of what occurred to them when they were children. And so when the legislature has taken steps to provide a remedy to those individuals, it's incumbent that our court system allows those cases to go forward.
A spokesperson for the Diocese of Lansing wrote, "Because of the ruling of Michigan's Court of Appeals correctly applied Michigan law, we're asking the Michigan Supreme Court to uphold that ruling. As the matter is in litigation, it would be inappropriate to comment further at this time." The Michigan Supreme Court is expected to hear arguments as early as this upcoming spring. In downtown Detroit, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.